My lovely Virgos, your energy signature. As I'm tuning into it right now, what's coming through is not regular person energy, it's star energy, celebrity frequency. Like you're vibrating at a level that draws eyes and attention and curiosity in ways that probably confuse you sometimes. People watching you when you're not even doing anything, following your movements, wanting to know more, wanting to be close, wanting to be chosen by you. And this crush, the one you might be thinking about or the one thinking about you, they're not alone. That's what I need to tell you first. What the reading is showing me is multiple people want you, multiple people are watching, multiple people are hoping. And you might not even realize the extent of it because you're too busy being in your own head about one person to notice the crowd forming. Let me read the star energy first because that's the foundation of everything else. You are meant to be seen, not in an ego way, in a destiny way. Some people are meant to work quietly behind the scenes. That's their path. That's their gift. But you're meant for the spotlight, for visibility, for having your name in mouths, for people knowing who you are even before they meet you, for your presence taking up space in rooms and conversations and minds. What's coming through is this isn't about fame necessarily. Though for some of you watching, actual fame or recognition in your field might be coming, but for most of you, the star quality is about your energetic presence, the way you command attention without demanding it, the way people remember you after meeting you once, the way your energy lingers in spaces after you've left them, the way you become a reference point for people, the way you're talked about when you're not around. The reading is showing me you have main character energy. Everyone else feels like supporting cast when you're in the scene, not because you're trying to steal focus, but because your frequency just naturally draws it. People watch you, listen when you talk, care what you think, want to impress you, want your approval, want your attention, want to be in your orbit. That's star quality. And you've got it. Now, about this crush and the others, let's be specific about what's coming through. There's someone you're probably aware of, someone who's been on your radar, and what I'm picking up on is yes, they want you. They want you bad. Like losing sleep about it bad. Like thinking about you when they should be focused on other things bad. Like you're in their head on repeat bad. But here's what you might not know, they're not alone in that feeling. What the reading is revealing is there are others, others watching you from the periphery. Others waiting to see if you become available, others hoping you'll notice them, others building up courage to approach, others wishing they were the one you were paying attention to. Some of these people you know about. You've maybe noticed the way they look at you or act around you, how they find reasons to be near you or message you or bring you up, how they laugh a little harder at your jokes or pay a little more attention when you're talking, how they get quieter when you mention someone else. You've seen the signs, even if you haven't named them as interest. But some you don't know about at all. People who watch from further away, who admire you without approaching, who've convinced themselves you're out of their league, who talk about you to their friends, who check your social media more than they'd admit, who notice when you change something about yourself, who are quietly hoping you'll become single or available or notice them somehow. What I'm sensing about why multiple people want you, it's because you're not desperate. You carry yourself like someone who knows they have options, even if you don't consciously think that way. You don't chase, you don't beg, you don't shrink yourself to fit into someone else's comfort zone. You exist fully as yourself, and people either rise to meet that or they don't. And that confidence, even quiet confidence, is magnetic as hell. The reading is showing me you might be selective. You don't give your energy to just anyone. You don't fall easily. You observe people. You take your time. You have standards and you're not apologizing for them. And that selectivity makes you more valuable in people's eyes. What's hard to get becomes more desirable. You're not easy to get. So people want you more. There's also something about your energy that feels exclusive, like access to you is a privilege, not a given. Like being chosen by you means something. Like your attention is currency that has real value. And people sense that, so they compete for it. They position themselves trying to be the one who gets it. They watch who you give it to with jealousy or curiosity or both. Let me read what's happening with the specific crush, because the energy there is intense. What's coming through is they're possibly obsessed with you. Obsessed might be too strong a word, but it's close. They think about you constantly. You invade their thoughts when they're trying to focus on other things. They wonder what you're doing, who you're with, whether you think about them, whether you see them the way they see you. What the reading is showing me is this person might be playing it cooler than they feel. Acting casual when internally they're anything but casual about you, because they don't want to seem too eager, don't want to give you power by showing their full hand, don't want to risk rejection by being too obvious. So they're managing their behavior around you while their actual feelings are wild underneath the performance. But their desire leaks out in looks that last too long, in responses that come too quick, in jealousy when you talk about others, in the way they position themselves near you, in the way they listen when you talk, in the way their energy shifts when you enter a space. You probably notice these things even if you're not naming them as they want me bad. What's coming through about the others who want you? Some are bolder than this crush, more direct, more willing to shoot their shot. What the reading is revealing is you might have options you're not even considering. People who'd step up if you gave any indication of interest. People who are better matches than the crush you're focused on. People who treat you better, show up more consistently, appreciate you more fully. But you're focused where you're focused. And that's fine. That's your choice. I'm just reading what's in the energy field around you. And what's there is abundance, multiple possibilities, multiple people hoping. You're not in a scarcity situation, even if it feels that way, because you want one specific person. You're actually in an abundance situation that you could leverage if you chose to. Now, about the star destiny part. What's coming through is your path involves being seen. being known, being visible. Whether that's in your career or your community or your industry or online or in whatever sphere you operate in, you're meant to have a platform, a voice, an influence, people listening when you speak, people caring what you think, people following your lead. The reading is showing me some of you are resisting this. You might want to be low key, might prefer privacy, might feel uncomfortable with attention. But the universe put star energy in you for a reason. And fighting your own frequency creates friction, creates struggle. You're pushing against your natural flow by trying to stay small when you're meant to expand. What I'm picking up on is you might be scared of the visibility, scared of judgment, scared of criticism, scared of people seeing you fully and finding you lacking, scared of success, scared of failure, scared of standing out too much, scared of the responsibility that comes with influence. All of that makes sense. But it's also keeping you smaller than you're meant to be. The star path isn't easy. What's coming through is if you step into it fully, you'll face things. Jealousy from people who wish they had what you have. Criticism from people who feel threatened by your shine. Pressure to maintain the image. Loneliness that comes with being set apart. Loss of privacy. People projecting onto you. People wanting pieces of you. All of that is real. But the reading is also showing me fulfillment. Deep fulfillment that comes from being in alignment with your actual purpose, from using your gifts fully instead of hiding them, from impacting people, from living at your full capacity instead of a fraction of it, from being yourself loudly instead of quietly. That fulfillment is worth the cost for people who are meant for this path. And you might be one of those people. What the energy wants me to tell you about these people who want you: don't give yourself away cheap. Don't settle because you're focused on one person who's not stepping up properly. Don't ignore good options because they're not the specific option you fixated on. Don't let someone play games with you when there are others who'd be direct. Know your worth. Know you have choices. Know that multiple people seeing your value means your value is real. But also, don't use people. Don't collect admirers for ego. Don't play people against each other. Don't lead people on just because you like the attention. Having options is power. Use that power ethically. Choose consciously. Be honest about your interest or lack of it. Don't waste people's time, including your own. The reading is showing me you might need to choose soon. Between the crush and the others, between staying where you are and stepping into the star path, between playing small and playing big, between accepting less than you deserve and demanding what you're worth. These choices are forming. The universe is presenting options. How you choose determines what timeline you enter. As this reading closes, what's being revealed is you're more powerful than you think, more wanted than you realize, more destined for visibility than you've accepted. The crush wants you bad. Others want you too. And beyond romantic desire, the universe wants you visible, wants you using your star quality, wants you stepping into the spotlight instead of hiding in the wings. You're meant to be seen. Stop shrinking. Stop dimming. Stop hiding. Let them want you. Let them watch. Let them wonder. And while they're wanting and watching and wondering, you step into everything you're actually meant to be. That's your reading. Star energy, multiple people wanting you, choices to make, paths to choose, all of it pointing toward you finally accepting that you're meant for more than you've been allowing yourself to have.